Here at the Matchroom World Grand Prix with Ronnie O'Sullivan after a 5-3 win over Kyron Wilson to book a place in tomorrow night's semi-final. Very topsy-turvy game again, Ronnie. Talk us through your performance tonight.
Yeah, it's really difficult to, if I was to watch it back. I see my pot success at interval, I think it's like 83%, which is never good. You always expect to have to be in the 90s. So, I kind of knew, I had to kind of raise my level, and even then if I'd have raised my level, if Kyle would have raised his level with a 2-frame cushion, he still had that little buffer. So, I suppose when you're 3-1 down, best of 9, you come out a little bit more, less tense, I suppose, and start going for it a bit more. So, and that's what it probably helps in one way, because it sort of sets what your frame of mind has to be if you're to go on and win the match,
We've seen you come from behind quite a lot recently. Again, as you just said, 3-1 down the mid-session. Your long pot success at that point, you'd taken on 5 and missed all 5. It was 0, which is unheard of for you. You've mentioned a lot that you've not been practising. You've been using table time as practice. Do you think some of these slow starts are down to that?
I probably haven't played enough snooker over the last, 4, 5, 6 years really. And I suppose at some point it kind of catches up with you. I mean, when I say I don't practice, I don't practice as much because I don't have a practice facility basically. And when I do play on the table that I do have, it's such a bad table that when I come to tournaments, it kind of works against me because it's nothing like what we're playing at the tournament. So I kind of thought I'm better off practicing less, playing more tournaments, and then at least I'm playing on the match tables, and at least it's helping my stroke a little bit more. So, I decided to use the tournaments more because of the conditions, so as I'm a little bit more familiar with what we play the tournaments on,
It's understandable. There was a massive turning point in the game. You were 3-2 down, Kyron took the thin pink to the middle, missed the pink, potted the white. Could you believe that white had gone in?
No, because the way he was pointing his cue, he wanted it behind the black. And I just think the table was quite slidey, and plays, it can catch you out, it comes off at funny sort of angles, The ITV tables always play different from the BBC tables and the Eurosport setup. I know it sounds crazy, but I just think it's the setup that they have around the venue. But the ITV tables always play the best, really.
That's strange. I see you've got your watch back.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, it's a Casio, and it's like £9.99 Casio, and it bleeps every hour. It's one of them watches, and I think Kyron was on his shot, and it got to 9 o'clock, and it bleeped just as he was about to hit his ball, and he came up to me and said, "Can you put your watch on pause?" And I was like, "It's a £9.99 watch, mate. I don't think it has, ain't got the ability to do that." So I took it off and gave it to the scorer, So. Yeah, I was lost without my Casio. I like to time my intervals when I go to the toilet, make sure I'm back on time,
Bizarre. Sets up a massive clash tomorrow night, Friday night, on ITV against Judd Trump. You've had some great games with Judd over the last few years. He seems to be the player that's coming through and really starting to dominate in the sport. However, you've played 6 semi-finals against him, 3 in ranking events. You've won them all. Did you know that?
No, I don't actually follow statistics. Any statistics are kind of interested in is like how many tournament victories you got and stuff like that. So I just think we've had a lot of battles, a lot of good battles, and I just have to go out there. Obviously, have to raise my game if I'm to have a chance to beat Judge, because he's obviously playing a very, very, very high level a lot of the time.
Certainly is, but should you beat Judd, you'd be in the final on Sunday. That will put you in 2 big finals on Sunday. Could you win both the Matchroom World Grand Prix and Sports Personality of the Year?
You just never know, do you? I think Tyson Fury or Hamilton would be favourite in my book to win that one. Listen, I'm just still pleased to be left in the tournament. Bit more potting practice for me tomorrow, hopefully.
Great stuff. Good luck tomorrow, Ronnie. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.